recording. So, next week, don't know exactly when next week, but next week we're going to start our math testing. And so this week is going to be full of little things that I need to teach you right before the math. So one of the things that I have to teach you right before the math is statistics, which is your mean, median, mode, but this. All right, so let's turn to page, not page 2, I guess. Okay. Dot plot. Adam, dot plot. So, let's read the question. The students in one social studies class were asked how many brothers and sisters they each had. The dot plot here shows the result. So, very similar to what we just did in class, right? Very, very, Alondra, similar to what we just did in class. Now, question number 1. How many of the students have 6 siblings? 1. So go to the number 6. How many dots do you see on 6? 1. 1. All right, so put a little 1 there. I'm the answer to 1A. One student. One student has 6 siblings, right? All right. Question number 2. How many students have no siblings? 3. There's 3 little dots. There's 3 little dots. Each dot represents a human. All right. How many of the students have 3 or more? Keep it to yourself for a second. 3 or more. We have to count. 3 or more. 3 or more. 3 or more. So count all the dots, 3 or more. Don't forget about sibling number 6. 6 siblings. All right. Will we agree with Anthony's answer of 11? Yeah. I agree too. So 11 people had 3 or more. What was the answer to A? 1. What was B? 3. And 11? All right. Okay. Ready? The resting pulse rate were recorded for 16 boys in gym class before they exercised. The line plot, or dot plot, here shown the results. So this is their resting heart rate. Question that's not on here, but I'm going to ask you. What's the mode? What's the mode? It's not a question that's there, but I want to ask. What's the mode of number 2? Which ones repeat the most? Which resting heart rate repeated the most? What is it? Yeah, so can you have 2 modes? Yep, you can. If they repeat the exact same amount, they both repeated 4 times, you can have 2 modes. All right. Letter A, what does it say? What is the range? Ooh, what do I do for range? Big minus small. All right. What's my biggest number? What's my smallest number? All right, subtract that. Subtract it. That would be range. Subtraction, subtraction, subtraction. All right. B. How many boys had a pulse rate of over 81? So find 81 and go over. So count how many X's are over 81.
Including 81 or just?
No, it doesn't say 81 or more. It says over 81. So over 81, how many X's? Count the X's that you see that I'm not covering up. How many total X's? 9? Okay, how many are over 81? 9. Yeah, I agree. How many boys had a pulse rate of 83? Exactly 83. How many were exactly 83? 4. There's 4 X's. Who said 8? Easy? Oh, so what was the range? What did you guys get when you subtracted? 6? How? And then this one's 9. And then how many were 83? 4? 4 students. Can you imagine if you guys get this question on the map test? Hopefully it's the easy questions. All right. Ooh, we still have more questions. D. How many boys had a pulse rate of at most 82? Oh, I love these questions. This is my favorite question of the day. At most 82. At most 82. So does that mean above 82 or below 82? Below. At most. It is below. Oh. You know how many kids say above? At most 82. Yes. So how many are at most 82? Not above 82. At most 82. I have no idea. How many are at most 82? All right. What'd you get? How many are at most 82? So you count how many are at most 82 on the back side. So you're going to like flip it. Not the 3, but you go back to the X's. So this question, the at most 82 is with this. With this part. With the at most, it's with this data. This data right here, at most. All right. Ready? Okay. Now, number 3. You have the height of 20 basketball players here in inches, pretty tall. Make a dot using the number number line below. Okay, so 68. Do you guys see the number 68 right here? 68. So I'm going to put a dot on 68 or an X. It doesn't matter. 70. 70. Oh, 2 of them, right? So I'm going to put 2 dots right there because there's 2 70s. Okay? So put 2 dots right there. Go. Finish. Feel free to cross them out as you go so you don't mistakenly forget one or you don't do one twice. So we're creating our dot plot like so with these numbers. Here, go. Got them all down? There's quite a few. So put a dot plot. Got it. You don't have to go in order, you know. You can just go down the list. Eventually it all matches up. So if you go with the 68, 70, 79, do 71, cross it out. Put a dot on 71. A dot on 71. Create your dot plot. I did the first 3 numbers, you did the next ones. I did 68, I did 70 and 70. Now you plot 71. Go, put a dot on 71. All right, after you finish your dot plot, go to the bottom and answer these 3 questions. What is the spread, otherwise known as the range of the data? So that's big minus small. What is the mode? Mode is most. How many players are greater than 70? Greater than 70. Greater than 70. So let's answer those 3 questions once you finish putting all the X's or dots on your graph. All your X's or dots on your graph. Let's answer the 3 questions at the bottom. Okay, put it down 75. 80. 81. 82. right, do we have answers for the 3 at the bottom? So answer these questions. Big minus small, which one's the most? Which is your biggest number minus your smallest number? What's your biggest number minus your smallest number? Biggest number minus your smallest number. So what's your answer for B? 75? No. 16. You take the biggest number minus the smallest number that you used. What is the mode? You should get that one right. What's the mode? 75. Okay. How many x's are greater than 70? So how many x's do you have above 70? I got 16 as well. Good. All right. It's supposed to be the easy one.
Bro, that's so easy.
I know it is.
How come I'm not getting anything?
Sometimes the easiest stuff is hard for some kids. And sometimes the hardest stuff is super easy. Like, it's just, that's how math is. That's why math is amazing. All right. Well, no, let's try this one. The ages of 22 students in a karate class are given below. Make a line plot using the number line below. Okay, we're going to do a dot plot, okay? So, 11. Put an X or a dot on 11. 5. 9. 13. Keep going. Keep it going. So first you're creating the dot plot. Creating the dot plot. So dot it. Put all those numbers on the number line. All those numbers on a number line. And then try to answer the 3 questions. Let me see what these 3 questions are. Range, mode. At least. Is that more than 10 or less than 10? At least 10. Is that going to be more than 10 or less than 10? At least. True story. Everyone in this class is at least 10 years old. Everyone in this class is at least 10 years old. Bianca, are we done? Are we done? Can I use your paper to correct everybody's paper?
How do you do it?
the biggest number? 13. What's the smallest number?
Oh.
Range is small or big minus small. Big minus. All right. So what's my biggest number is 13 minus 5. So what is my range? What is 13 minus 5? What is it? 8. So your range is 8. Now mode. Which one repeats the most? Which one has the most X's? 11? Okay. At least 10. Everyone in this class is at least 10 years old. So it's basically everything above 10. I didn't finish my graph, but how many X's are above 10? Including 10. 12? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Including 10. You're at least 10. So if you're 10, you can ride the roller coaster or more. You're at least 10. So it would be 11. All right, easy enough? Whew. All right, let's see. Can't teach you that. Can't teach you that. Okay, we're going to jump over to page 10. Page 10. Page 10. The other pages take longer to teach. I would need to start like at the beginning of the period. Part of a teacher, you have great hearing, great eyesight. You have eyes in the back of your head. How you were born. All right. So the one I just taught you, Alondra, was called a dot plot, Priscilla. Now I get to teach you a stem and leaf plot, and it's as hard as a dot plot. So it's not hard. Okay. Stem and leaf, kind of like a plant. Okay. It's kind of super weird at the beginning. Not gonna lie, it's really like, what are we doing? And then you realize, oh, this is super easy. So it's kind of confusing at the beginning, and then it gets really easy. Okay, so your stem is going to be your tens, and your leaf is going to be your ones. And it's a way to organize these numbers in an organized fashion that takes up supposedly less room, but I doubt that. Okay, so, trick question. 26. Which number is in your tens and which number is in your ones of 26? Which number is in your tens? Which number is in your ones? Okay, which one's your tens? 2. Good. Which one's your ones? 6. So you're going to separate it. So the 26 gets written as 2 and 6. And how do I read this? This is read as 26. Cross that out. Okay, next number is 37. Which number is in my tens? 3. Which number is in my ones? 7. Cross that out. This is read as 37. Okay. 48. How do I write 48? Breaking it up. 4 and 8. Okay. Now stop right there. Pause. So far so easy, right? But wait. We're on page 10. Okay. You see 33? Which number is in my tens? Which number is in my ones? Okay. But do I already have a 3 in the tens? Yes. So I am not. Here's a mistake. I am not going to put another 3 here because I already have the 3 here. So I'm not going to repeat it. You see how we already have a 3? So we're not going to put another 3. We're already going to use this 3. We're going to use this 3 right there. Okay? What do I only get to add? What do you think I only get to add? Just the 3. This still means, so I'm going to put a comma, and I'm going to put 3. That means 33. So how would you break up the 49? What's the only thing I really have to write down? The 9 next to the 8. The 26. Where do I put the 26? Next to the 2 and the 6. Ooh, 19. Do I already have a 1? Nope. So I'm going to put the 1 here and the 9 here. Okay, 26. How do I write 26? Next to the 26, right? So I just need another 6. So all you're doing is, if you already have the first number, the 10, don't repeat it. And you're just going to write down the 1s, the second number. You're going to write down the 1s. So this would be another 6. And then the 48 would go right there. Question. If I were to highlight a number, I'm going to highlight this number. What number did I highlight for you to see? 49. Very good. Good job. As a 7th grader, Brandon, you're supposed to be able to read 49. Yes, Alondra, supposed to be not hard. Okay, question. Can you guys figure out what the mode is? Which number repeats the most? What is it? Not 6. 26. It's not a 6, it's a 20. It's a hidden 26. So our mode is 26. Our mode is 26. All right, let's try number 2. Let's try number 2. Oh, like, how would you read this number? Yeah. I care more about, do you know the mode? All right, so let's start number 2. What's our first number? 67. So let's break up 67, Adam. Let's sit up and break up 67 on number 2. On number 2, break up 67. Believe it or not, this is a 7th grade standard. Stem and leaf. So break up 67. How would you write 67 as a stem and leaf? So 6 and then 7. 6 and then 7. So break it up 6 and then 7. Break it up 6 and then 7. 6 and then 7. 6 and then 7, and then I don't have a 42, so 4 and 2, then 5 and 8. I already have a 4, so I only need to add the 1. I already have a 5, so I only need to add the 4 because I already have a 5 written down. Ain't no need to repeat. Are we done with number 2? Now go back and figure out what is the mode for number 2. What is the mode for number 2? Which numbers repeat the most? And yes, there are 2. Which 2 numbers repeat the most? So the mode is 55 and... No, not 55. Sorry. 65 and 54. So as 7th graders, you should be able to identify the mode given a stem and leaf clock. That's what they're wanting you to do. Okay? Easy? Not so easy? Yeah. It's kind of a weird one, not gonna lie. It's kind of a weird one. Alright. Let's look at page 11 and then we'll be done. Page 11. Read and interpret the data. Before we get started, okay, can you, if I highlight this number, what number did I just highlight? 65. All right, cool. You guys get it. Okay. A school conducted a medical camp for students. The data of the weight of students in grade 4 are listed below. So this is the weight. So this kid weighed 65. That kid weighed 40. That kid weighed 59 pounds. Okay? So I want you to take a moment and go through these questions and answer them. Sergio, we don't need a name on it. It's a packet. All right, so go ahead and answer letter A. How many students weigh between 50 and 60 pounds? So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 6. What is the minimum weight? Ooh, what is minimum weight? Anybody know what the word minimum means? Minimum? How many students attended the camp? Huh? Minimum. Minimum. Not median. Minimum. What is the word minimum mean? Minimum is smallest. Minimum. Minimum. How many students are between 50 to 60? What numbers are between 50 and 60? Without this, what numbers are between 50 and 60, like in real life? What numbers are between 50 and 60? Cool. So how many of those there? How many of those numbers that you just said and are thinking about? Right now. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. How many total? How many are there in total? What does minimum mean? Minimum is the smallest number. So which one's the smallest number? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are different. Okay, minimum. 40? Minimum is the smallest number. Which one's the smallest number here? 51. Alright, temperatures in Mexico. Temperatures in Mexico. So these are the temperatures in Fahrenheit for Mexico. 51 degrees, 52 degrees, 53. So 51, 52, 53, 63, 65, 66. Minimum, remember minimum is the smallest number. So which is the smallest number there? What shall we call this? Read and interpret. Mr. Franco, do you want to go over these answers with them? Or no? Okay. Yay. Alright, help them out, please.
Camila, what you got for Mexico, right?
Let's do the top ones and the bottom ones. I didn't go over the top ones.
Okay. How many students weigh between 58 to 60 pounds? 5? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. What is the minimum weight among them? Chelsea. What is the minimum weight among them?
40 pounds.
40 pounds? Did everyone get 40 pounds? Okay. How many students attended the camp? 15? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Okay. And then for the bottom part, what is the minimum temperature recorded in Mexico? Let's see. Just go. 51. All right. What is the most repeated temperature in North Wales? Those in the last 12 days.
71.
71. Most repeated. Yeah. How many days recorded less than 70 degrees? I believe that's Fahrenheit. Yeah. Okay. What's the last word?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, 7 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Brandon, what you get for C?
7.
Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Good job. Any questions? No? All right.
All right. Well, since you went over the answers, we're not going to collect. Or should I collect and give you points?
Yeah.
Did everybody copy the answer? All right. Let's upload it.
You think you were the 100 points?
Only if you didn't copy. Oh wait.
I got it.
Yeah, you did at the end. You did. I heard you.
Huh?
I heard you. That sounds like surgery. What's today's date? The 11th? Alright, refresh. It should be there. Refresh. It should be there. Some of you, I lost my sheet. Oh no, here it is. Some of you guys are doing a great job on those Alex topics.
What is it start?
Our competition ends at, we want to say Wednesday at midnight.
I'm gonna do 31. I'm gonna do 50.
Cool.
I'm actually doing 10.
So, right, okay, hold on. Okay, so I just input it on Canvas. I'm not sure about Eric. Mr. Napier's competition also ends Wednesday. So right now, I'm going to take, Jessica, last week's points, which is on Aries and Canvas, and these next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's still anyone's game. Right now, Ismael is in the lead with 21 topics. So,
Who's in last place?
He's trying to get the wing stop card so bad, bro.
Yaneli, you're the only one that's done 0.
How much I done?
Okay,
I'm in the
so,
map right now.
so it is, he has a 21. So you have 3 days. He can still do more. You can still do more. Because the second place was Dina with 20.
I'm gonna do 30.
Okay? And third place is Jessica with 15. And then 12 from Alondra. So it's still anyone's game. Even though he's done 21, anyone can still do
How much do I have? You guys did like
a lot. Let me pass out homework and then I'll continue. Let me pass out homework and then I'll check Sergio. Oh, I owe you the homework passage.
Oh my god, I can't.
So just upload page 11. Upload page 11. Sergio, what's your last name? Serrano. You did 0. Yeah. What's your name? Adam, what is it? Anyway, I don't have 5. Did 3 on Sunday.
How about me?
No, Wesley, 7.
And whoever has the most, yeah, I don't. Whoever has the most, 5. I'm doing one right now.
For the competition. And the gift card.
I know.
I was here for like 2 seconds.
Right, and then we multiply by a natural number.
I'll be fine.
Bro, I'm such a bad mood.
Oh, that's a reminder. It's not a reminder.
Yeah, like, bro. I'm gonna get my phone and I'm logging in with him after school because I do nothing, bro. All of a sudden he was like, give me your phone, bro. You didn't even do anything, bro. Sorry, guys.
Oh, way outside.
Oh, way outside. 10?
But if you yell at her, it's gonna take 10.
I'm genuinely tricky. Bro, it's because he took my phone for no reason.
It's not like you were doing Alex topic, huh?
What? I just walked past the hall and he's like, come here, give me your phone.
Did you do something before
No, bro.
Friday? Did you do something on Friday that he's taking away your phone today? Because of Friday.
I'm actually so mad and I can't even go after school. He expects me to go after school. Like, bro, I have things to do. I have a life unlike you, bro.
Totally. Like going to Target.
No, that was the days I didn't have anything to do. But today I do have things to do. There's days I don't have things to do. Miserable. I am so miserable. So tired of the school, bro. I hate this school so much.
Why don't you go near your house? Why don't you enroll in a school near your house? What? Why don't you?
Because my mom comes here in the morning and like she drives over here in the morning.
You'll get all bougie. You're gonna turn bougie.
If I what?
Bro, I don't even want to go to the private school.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't even want to go to school together. There. What?
Alright, there it is. There's the alarm.
You can leave now?
Yes, you may. Yes.
Adam has a hair razor.
Hair razor? Like, what do you mean?
Got hair?
Like a blade? With a blade?
I'm not sure.
Whoa.
I just saw the hair razor.
Like a Bix? Like the blue ones, or?
It was gold.
Okay. You should have told me.